So to find where f has a relative maximum, that's when f prime changes from positive to negative, or a relative minimum, that's when f prime changes from negative to positive. So looking at f prime, you can make a number line if that helps you visualize better. So f prime is equal to 0, it does not exist at 1 and 2. Before 1, f prime is positive. Between 1 and 2, f prime is still positive, and after 2, f prime is negative. So f has a relative maximum at x is equal to 2 because f prime changes from positive to negative at x equals 2. To sketch the graph of the function, looking at f prime, that changes from positive and then to negative. So that means f would increase, and then decrease. Then looking at double prime changes from negative to positive. So that means f would be concave down, then concave up, then concave down again. So finding all the coordinates off of the f, plotting those points. And then since f is increasing, then decreasing, then putting in the curve concave down, concave up, concave down, and then concave up again. Finding when g has a relative maximum, that's going to be when g prime changes from positive to negative. For relative minimum, again, that's going to be g prime changes from negative to positive. Since g is the integral from 1 to x of f of t dt, to find g prime of x using the fundamental theorem of calculus, that's going to be f of x. So looking at the table, g prime, which is f of x, numbers 1 and 3 is when the f of x is equal to 0. So g prime is negative, then positive, negative. So g has a relative minimum at x equals 1 because g prime changes from negative to positive at x equals 1. And then g has a relative max at x equals 3 because g prime changes from positive to negative at x equals 3. Finding when g has a point of inflection, that's going to be when g double prime changes signs. And g prime is f, so then g double prime is f prime of x. So looking at the table, g double prime is when f prime is equal to 0 doesn't exist, is at 1 and 2. And so g has inflection point at x is equal to 2 because g double prime changes signs at x equals 2.